Hi, I'm Master Kelvin Yap and welcome to my Feng Shui channel. Today's topics I'm going to talk about is Qi. What is Qi? The most misinterpreted or misunderstanding topics in the Western world. Hi, I'm Master Kelvin Yap and I'm an internationally renowned Feng Shui master. Reason being is that I have many students around the world. I have books all around the world that are available on Amazon as well. You can go to Amazon and check it out. I also learn from various Feng Shui masters and incorporate various methods in the practice. As of 2024, I have published 20 books and all the books are available on Amazon as well as on my website. In 2016, I actually went to Russia to teach Qi Tunjia to Russian Feng Shui masters. So as you see from below, all those are my books at the bottom here. As you can see from here, I actually run the Road to Feng Shui Master program for those people who want to be a Feng Shui master. As you can see, there's the blue color one is actually the Feng Shui track, while the yellow color is actually the Qi Tunjia track. So for the blue color one is for you to become a Feng Shui practitioner. So we have the Xianku Takao program or the Sanho program, as well as the Feng Shui practitioner program through mentorship, mentorship by me. As well as the Qi Tunjia program, you have the Sanho program as well as the Qi Tunjia practitioner program as well. So there's also mentorship provided in the Qi Tunjia program for you to become the Feng Shui master. As you can see from here, there's also a face-to-face classroom or distance learning available. So you can actually sign up for the face-to-face class when there's available, or you can immediately sign up for distance learning. There will be a lifetime support by Master Kelvin Yap, by me myself, so I will support you throughout my lifetime. There are also unlimited repeats and access to distance learning. So let's say you take the face-to-face classroom, you can actually repeat it in your distance learning as well, or you can take the distance learning and continue to repeat in the distance learning. So I will guide you along the way so that you can become a successful Feng Shui master. Qi, the most mistranslated words in Chinese metaphysics by the Westerner. In the actual, if you look at the actual Chinese character, Qi is actually made up of two words in Chinese language, which is the rise plus air, which you got Qi, which is translated into steam, as steam, right? So you see the rise with the smoke coming out, that's okay, that's Qi, okay, that's steam coming out, okay? So bringing it to another aspect of Qi, okay, the art of breathing is called Qigong. Okay, the word Qi Gong is composed of two Chinese characters. Qi means refers to the vital force, life force or energy that flow through all living things. They call it Qi, and the Gong, which is means the skill cultivating through continuous practice. So Qi Gong basically involve various exercise and techniques that are designed to enhance the flow of Qi within the body. It promotes physical, mental health, and cultivating a sense of balance and harmony. Right, so you look at the diagram on the right, you got all the meridian point and stuff like that. This is where we study when we learn Qigong for the Qi to run in the body, right? So what actually is the Qi? That's the questions, right? And why there's a misunderstanding and translation. So this topic here is to actually to have a clearer explanation of what is Qi. So to understand what is Qi, let's go back a bit on the history. In the Zhangshu, or rather the Book of Burial, is stated in these words that say Qi is 乘風得散，介水得善，山管人丁水管財. So the current Westerner's translation for this verse is actually Qi is dispersed by wind, but gathered at the boundary of water. Mountain govern human, water govern wealth. So if we look at this Western translation, Qi is dispersed by wind. So you look at it, it's like Qi and wind are two separate things, right? And gather at the boundary of water. So Qi, wind, water are three distinct things together. So the way they try to explain this is that Qi is actually something different from wind, different from water. But there's no actual explanation what is actually Qi, right? So the correct meaning of this verse is riding wind will disperse. When entering the boundaries of water, it stops. Mountain govern human, water govern wealth. So in actual fact, wind, and water both are Qi, is just another form of qi only, right? So they are not separate things. Qis are not separate from wind, are not separate from water. Okay, wind is actually qi, water is actually qi. It's just another form. Okay, wind is another form of qi, water is another form of qi. Right? So qi in the form of wind, or qi can be in the form of water. Okay, qi can be in the form of anything. Right? It just I will explain further why I call it this way. Just note that these things, this explanation here might not be acceptable by some of the masters. So this is purely my opinion. Right? Here is another famous verse about Feng Shui, right? So what is the art of Feng Shui? Okay, the Chinese word here, 风水之法，得水为上，长风之子. Okay, so what it means that the art of Feng Shui, receiving water as primary, storing wind as secondary. Okay, so what it really mean is that receiving water, that means the art of tapping qi. Okay, in Feng Shui terms that you receive, when you say receiving water, it's actually to tap to the qi. So if you tap into qi means you can actually receive the water. Okay, storing wind means storing of qi or gathering of qi. Okay, so the art of Feng Shui is the main thing is to tap into the qi, and the secondary is to gather the qi. Right? That's this where the whole gist of art of Feng Shui. So Feng Shui is actually to gather qi and the storing qi. Of course, the other part of it, which is to grow, which is qi xiong. That's where you need to watch watch the topic on the yin yang. So if you watch the other video on yin yang, you probably know about this two topic over here, two items over here. One is one give birth to two. In Tao Te Ching, Tao produce one produce two produce three, and three produce all things. And then of course the part about qi xiong, when you have intercourse, no intercourse means yin yang. If intercourse means qi xiong, so you must have yin yang intercoursing to produce to grow. Okay, so this is where in the art of Feng Shui is to grow things like. So one give up to two give to is basically to harness qi to grow. What that means? Well, what it means by harnessing to grow is basically to tap or creating good qi, right? You tap creating good qi and tap the good qi to grow, and then of course you need to avoid bad qi. So this is the whole gist of the Feng Shui itself. So what is qi? So good qi are things that benefiting to human, so benefit us. Okay, bad qi are things that harm to human. So therefore, in my opinion, qi is something that affect human, right? That's why you learn Feng Shui. That's what you're all about. Okay, good qi, they call it shen qi or the grow qi. Okay, shen qi doesn't mean angry. Yeah, in Chinese, shen qi also means angry. Right? But in Feng Shui perspective, shen qi means good qi or grow qi. Right? Remember the one produce two produce three, and the qi xiong is actually to produce. Okay, qi xiong is actually to produce shen qi. Right? That's the whole purpose of doing Feng Shui. Of course, bad qi is called sa qi. Okay, sa qi as in killing qis. Okay, so it's not really to kill someone, but then the way the Chinese put it is always to the extreme. Okay, sa qi. Right, for example, in Qigong, we build up and store good qi to nourish our body. So in Qigong, we actually practice Dan Tian. You know, we build our qi in the Dan Tian. And from Dan Tian, the qi will flow throughout the whole body. Okay, that's where you build the shen qi or build the good qi to nourish our body. In Feng Shui, what we do is that we tap into good qi so that benefit the people. Like for example, house Feng Shui, we tap into good qi to benefit the people staying in the house. In Yin Feng Shui or burial Feng Shui, we actually tap into good qi so that it benefit the people that bury there, and via the DNA link, it actually benefit the descendant. Okay, that's how the Feng Shui works. So, in my opinion, in the sense that qi is something that affect human. Okay, something that affect a person itself. So, in a nutshell, what are things that actually affect human? So there are things like five senses. Okay, human are affected the five senses. So there's the senses are sight or vision, something that it can see. Okay, hearing, something you can hear, right? Or something that you don't like to hear. Okay, so smell, or good smell, bad smell. Okay, taste, something that tastes good, something that tastes bad. Of course, touch, where you touch something, you feel good about it. There's also other senses like balance, motion, magnetoceptions, and electroreceptions. These are things that, for example, magnetic field, electromagnetic field that affect the human. For example, there are people that go into a strong electrical generators or a transformer station. People feel giddy, because that's affect the magnetic and the electromagnetic field actually affect the human. So those are considered bad qi as well, right? So that's how the qi that affect the human. So what are things like good qi or the shen qi? So for example, based on the definition just now about the five senses, so the sight or vision, for example, you go to a very beautiful place, very nice scenery, you feel good, right? So that is actually good qi. And you or look at the place, you say, wow, this place is so nice. Got mountain, got water, I feel very good. That's actually a good sight or good vision. They give you a good qi. Hearing, sometimes you hear smoothing music or calming sound. So people like to listen to music, right, to calm themselves, and they feel good after hearing music. Or they're in bad mood, they hear music and they feel good already. That's the hearing. Smell, you do aroma therapies or smell of flowers. People like to have build aromatherapy in the house and make the place smell good, so that when you smell, you feel good about it. But of course, there are people that don't like that. If they're sensitive about all this smell, then they feel that it's bad. So someone's good qi might be another person bad qi, right? So you know that. Taste, of course, something that tastes good. You put something in your mouth, you eat, and then you say, oh, this tastes good, and you feel good, right? Of course, something that you don't like too hot or too spicy, you say, oh, this tastes bad, That's bad qi as well. Okay, touch simulation. So people, when you go for massage, people actually, it's a form of touch. You feel good about that after the touching, the simulation. That's where good qi is all about, right? So things that's positive impact to a person, right? Something that impact a person is considered a good qi, okay, or shen qi, right? On the other hand, what are bad qi or sa qi? So in the form of sight or vision, things like sharp, pointy object or underwear. For example, you see your neighbors putting an underwear and facing you. Every day or morning you open the door, you see underwear. You're not happy. Someone put a scissors or knife pointing at you. You feel very bad. You don't feel good, right? Or you open the door, you see a sharp pointy objects pointing at you. Like, for example, there's a building with a sharp pointy object pointing at you. You don't feel good about it. That's where you got bad qi. But you just ignore it. Then you think it's okay. It doesn't affect you. Then it's not a bad qi altogether. Okay, hearing when there's a loud noise or high frequency kind of noise. For example, you are living near a place where there's high traffic. High car traffic, very noisy, with all the humming sound and so like that. Those is bad qi as well. Smell, like you smell of rubbish, where you can smell rubbish or toilet or something that cause you have to have a allergic, nose allergic, right? Sinus and stuff like that. Those are bad qi as well. Taste, food and drinks that you don't like. For example, I mentioned about chilies and spices and stuff like that. Touch that item you don't like as well, right? So you don't like to be touched, this kind of thing, right? Those are bad qi as well. So basically, bad qi are things that have negative impact to a person. So for those who study feng shui, you will know that there are different perspectives in feng shui. So in sa qi perspective, in the feng shui perspective for sa qi, they are being divided into noise sa, water sa, wind sa, and smell sa. So you notice that this is pretty much what I covered on the five senses of bad qi. So you see for noise pollution on noise, the things like siren, motor vehicle, highway, high frequencies, and that kind of thing. So it affect your vision, affect your hearing, affect your smell. Okay, it can cause health and mental problem. Okay, these are noise. Living near a very near highway. Okay, you affect your vision because you open the door, you see your car keep on moving. Give you giddy, all the sounds and all the smoke that generated, so it give you affect your smell. Water is basically polluted water or a fast flowing water. So some people are very sensitive to fast flowing water, like waterfall, very noisy, and like water crashing, that kind of thing. They don't feel good about it. But some people like it in the sense they like that kind of sound. So it depends on individual itself. Pungent waters, water that's smelly, Stagnant waters and crashing water as well. So the waters are stagnant and not moving, and the waters that are moving too fast, and it's the opposite of that. So basically, that will affect your hearing, affect your touch, and affect your smell. It will cause it will cause you to have loss of material possession. That's as per the feng shui perspective. Winds are things like strong wind, piercing wind, cold wind, nasty wind, or hot or rather hot wind as well, sea breeze. Some people don't like sea breeze, okay? Some people like it, so it could be a good tea for them or bad tea for them, okay? It affect the touch and smell, it might cause health issue. Smell are things like rubbish dump, pungent river, unventilated room, that's very stuffy, rotting food, the food that's left untouched and not very clear, so food are rotting, chemicals, strong chemicals. So it affect your visions, your touch and smell, as well as will cause a health issue. What are the characteristics of the Sa-Qi? Okay, so in feng shui perspective, Sa-Qi travel in straight line. Okay, always remember this. You always travel in a straight line. You need to see the sky. So it means you need to see the sky itself. Okay, it can travel from a small space to a big space. For example, an uneven ceiling or narrow alley. Those are the characteristics of the Sa-Qi. So in here, I'd like to present a scientific explanation of Sa-Qi. So if you are familiar with Bernoulli principle, so Bernoulli principle states that an increase in speed of a fluid occurs simultaneously with a decrease in pressure. So if the speed of the fluid is increased, the pressure will be decreased. So you see the diagram at the bottom, that's where the Bernoulli principle being shown here, right? The flow of water into the venturi meters as a venturi meters, the kinetic energy increase at the expense of the fluid pressure, as shown in the difference in height of the two columns. So when the water flow from a bigger space to a smaller space, the kinetic energy will increase. This is where the Sa-Qi come about. So when you have a small space, try to squeeze in a big space, try to squeeze into a small space, the energy will increase. The kinetic energy will increase, and this hence created the Sa-Qi itself. For those people who study feng shui before, anything that there's a gap between the two big buildings, they will classify as Sa-Qi, or they call it the heaven piercing Sa, or Tian Zhan Sa, or whatever Sa is you're going to call it, right? They always got a funny name attached to it. So in terms of explaining using a Bernoulli principle, you can see that when the wind blowing towards the building, right? So all the winds are concentrated towards the circle in red there, and then that's where all the energy got squeezed through from big space to a small space, squeezed through. That's where Sa-Qi is formed. So it is actually very easy scientifically explain how Sa-Qi is formed. So example, you have Twin Tower in KL. You see that the two buildings and there's a gap in between. That's where the Sa-Qi is. So the wind had to squeeze through the big space to a small space. That's where the Sa-Qi is formed. So how to mitigate Sa-Qi? It's actually in the feng shui formula. Right? The Zhang is said the riding wind will disperse when enter the boundaries of water. It stops. So where the Sa-Qi stops, it stops at the water. So body of water is able to stop Sa-Qi, right? So that's why you see a lot of building, they actually put a fountain in front. The fountain is not you can say it look nice in front, but in actual fact it's actually to stop Sa-Qi. So if at the surrounding there's any Sa-Qi, there's a fountain in front, or a nice big gigantic fountain or body of water in front, is actually to use to stop Sa-Qi. So how to tap into a good qi? Okay, one thing you can do, you can use feng shui, the feng shui formula that of course makes sense, and that you don't do something that doesn't make sense, of course, like try to position a stove in a certain angle where it's very difficult for you to cook, although it's follow the feng shui formula strictly. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so you need to follow a good feng shui formula. Positive thinking and attitude to enhance your mental health. That's how you tap into good qi as well. Relaxation techniques, for example, qigong, meditation, yoga, aromatherapies, massage, and music. Remember the good qi that we talk about how it affect the five senses, right? So you can use that kind of technique to go there. Or you can go to a place with good qi, for example, mountain retreat. So for my case is I always like to travel to a mountainous area to tap into the good qi. Do you know that if you travel, you can actually improve your luck in that sense? Okay, so that's another topic altogether. We have come to the end to the topics. Of course, there are other topics available. So please subscribe to the channel and then choose the topic that you want to listen to. Thank you for watching. Please continue to subscribe to watch my other topic video as well. So my website is here, www.fengshui-hacks.com. I have a blog as well. There's many articles that you can actually go and read at your free time. I have Instagram where you can subscribe to. I have Facebook page where you can go and like so that when there's posting coming up, you can actually watch it. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel where all the video will be posted there, as well as the TikTok channel where you can all the video will be there as well. You're interested in the distance learning, please go to this website here, www.fengshui-hacks.com/wp/courses, where you can have all the courses there. You can actually go and start taking courses from there. You can just sign up the courses and then you'll be given access to there. Thank you. Hope to see you in the other topic.